Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatihi wa la tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun. Ya ayyuhan nasu taqu rabbakum alladhi khalaqakum min nafsin wahidah wa khalaqa minha zawjaha wa bassa minhuma rijalan kathiran wa nisaa'a wattaqullaha alladhi tasaaluna bihi wal arham inna allaha kana alaykum raqiba. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha wa qulu qawlan sadida yuslih lakum a'malakum wa yaghfir lakum dhunubakum wa man yuti'illaha wa rasulahu faqad faza fawzan 'azima. Amma ba'du, fa inna khayral hadith kalamullah wa ahsanal hadi hadi Muhammadin sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa sharral umur muhdatsatuha wa kullu muhdatsatin bid'ah wa kullu bid'atin dalalah wa kullu dalalatin finnar. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Naam. Barakallahu fikum wa anakumullah wa waffaqakum li kulli khair wa ahsanallahu ilaykum. The issue that we are discussing is the transmitting of knowledge from a person who has a different view, an opponent, or an opposer of a view that is known. What should our stance as Ahlul Sunnah wa Jama'ah be? Can we transmit from that particular individual who has some innovation, and will you be joined to that innovation, an innovator, by reason of you transmitting from him? And then the other question is, an explanation is required on the condition of a violator of the Sharia. When is it advisable to transmit knowledge from him and when it is not permissible? So Sheikh responded, and we did the first response, that if an opposer or a mukhalif is from Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, and he is upon the Sunnah, he's a Salafi, then he is opposing somebody other than him, is in an issue wherein opposition or having a different view is accepted. And what we should do is look if it is from ijtihad and is a person who has the capability, he is endowed with being able to do ijtihad and derive Masaa'il or hukm based on the kitab and the sunnah, then his different view will be accepted. But what is upon us to do is look at the evidences that's provided, and we go with the one who has the dalil. Now, we go to the second type of individual. وَأَمَّا إِنْ كَانَ الْمُخَالِفُ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْأَهْوَاءِ وَالْبِدْعِ. Now we've got a different type of individual who is from the people of desires and innovation. So, فَقَدْ قَرَّرَ كَثِيرٌ مِنَ السَّلَفِ أَنَّ الدُّعَاةَ إِلَى الْبِدْعِ وَالْمُرَوِّجِينَ لَهُمْ لَا يُؤْخَذُ عَنْهُمُ الْعِلْمُ. It is established now, or most of the Salaf have affirmed and established that the inviters to innovations, those who call to innovations, those who market the innovator and innovations and broadcast them, such people, knowledge is not taken from them. وَلَا تُقْبَلْ رِوَايَتُهُمْ. Their narrations of hadith on ilm is not accepted. Why? لِفِسْقِهِمْ, on account of them being astray, committing sins and transgression, because bid'ah is fisq, kabair is fisq. So on account of them committing these open sins and transgressions, then we look at that because this causes them to lose their adalah. And we've spoken about that before. Now, وَسُقُوطْ عَدَالَتِهِمْ, on account of them losing their adalah. Right? كَمَا لَا تُقْبَلْ شَهَادَتُهُمْ, likewise, their testimony is not accepted. And he spoke in a simple example of moon sighting issues, where you have the people of innovation. They come and they testify, they have sighted the crescent, and these people do not possess adalah. They are people of innovation, so this is fisk. They have lost their adalah, so their testimony is not testimony that is acceptable. Now, وَأَخْبَارُهُمْ كَذَلِكَ, and their narrations is also not accepted because they have lost adalah. كَذَلِكَ لَا يُنَاكَحُونَ, and this is from the Salaf, mind you. Likewise, you will not marry into them, into their families, into their children. Don't marry there. Now, and do not allow them to marry from you and your children and your family members. Keep them at bay. Keep them away. وَلَا يُخْتَرُونَ لِلْإِمَامَةِ النَّاسِ فِي الصَّلَاةِ, they will not be chosen. They will not be selected and appointed to be imams of the people in the salah. Now, an imam must be sahibul adalah. He must have adalah. Now, so this is very wide implications, as we can see. It is something that is serious, that you maintain your adalah, you maintain your goodness in the deen, such that you become a person who is suitable across the board in the matters of the deen. Otherwise, you lose this, and people who are serious about the deen, they will judge you accordingly. Afanallahu wa iyyakum. Wa amma man yanqul anhum wa yarif annahum ahl al-bid'ah wa dalal. As for those who transmit knowledge from them, who transmit reports from them, whilst they know that they are people of innovations and misguidance, فَهُوَ يُرَوِّجْ لَهُمْ, such a person is marketing for them. He is propagating for them. Yeah, you don't take everything away from me. I need something. But this is hitting my page. This is like, and you hit the wall, bounce back and hit me. Barakallahu fiqh, jazakallahu khair. The fullness, face the wall. Now. Barakallahu fiqh. As the page moves, it becomes difficult. Now, tayyib, jazakallahu khair. Barakallahu fiqh. Now, so, if you are transmitting from the people of innovation, now knowledge from them, narrations of hadith from them, you know that there are such people. Now, so what you are in fact doing by putting yourself out there in the market and saying, I have taken from Fulan, who is a person from Bid'ah, person of innovation, and you are transmitting information from them. Now, that you took from them, you're transmitting it to others of your brothers, then you are making tarweej. Rawwaja yurawwiju at-tarweej. You become an agent to market for them. Okay? So, this is something very, very serious, according to the Shaykh rahimahullah ta'ala. Look at the hukam, what happens now? وَيُلْحَقُ بِهِمْ فِي الْمُعَامَلَةِ وَلَا كَرَامَةِ. So he is attributed to them. He can say I'm a Salafi, he can say I'm from Quran and Sunnah, he can say I'm from Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, but la, yulhaq bihim. Now, he is with them. Even if he can say I'm a Salafi, if he's making tarweej for Jamaat Tabligh, he is a Tablighi, la shakka fi hada. Now, no doubt about that. Diobandi, no doubt about that. So don't listen to what he says. Look at his actions. Look at that's what he is doing. Now, that describes who he is. Now, and Sheikh says, La karamah, no honor for him, no respect for him, no dignity for him. He is a person that you fire him with rujud. Now, you refute him and you make the public aware of this particular individuals. Therefore, it is important that we are careful who we take knowledge from. And we don't transmit. If we have in the past somewhere taken from the people of innovations, or people of desires, or people who are attributed to that, then that's it. That's what happened when we did not know, when we were ignorant. Now, you are not ignorant anymore. You've got some understanding of the manhaj of the Salaf. Then start your life afresh as a Salafi, proper, acting according to the usuls and the qawaid in the manhaj of at-talaqi wal-istidlal. Right? Now, the methodology of acquiring knowledge, citing of evidences, and an-ada, and giving off the knowledge that you have acquired. Now, so this is important. وَأَمَّا الْكَاتِمُونَ لِبِدَعِهِمْ. Now there are others who hide the innovation. Those are the katimun. As for those who hide the innovation, فَشَرُّهُمْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Their harm is against themselves. Now, he's not calling his bid'ah. You cannot see his bid'ah. He's hiding it. Now, okay? Madamu katimin, as long as they are concealing, madamu katimina bid'ahum aninas, as long as they are hiding their bid'ah, their innovations from the people. Now, فَإِنَّهُمْ يُعَامَلُونَ مُعَامَلَةَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Then you deal with them like how you would deal with the general Muslims. Right? You are not mukallaf to go and inspect them and go and look and dig and check and... No. You deal with the person at what you see, what is in front of you. Now, okay? Hatta yunkashafa amruhum, until their matter becomes apparent. Until the matter becomes apparent. كما قال الشاعر ومهما تكون عند امرئ من خليقة وإن خالها تخفى على الناس تعلمي. Now this is what the poet says. This poet is Zahir ibn Abi Salma. This poet says that, okay, whatever a person's nature may be, now, but it will not be hidden from the people. Even if he keeps away, it will not be hidden from the people. One day it's going to be exposed. One day it's going to become apparent. Now, it's not going to go for long that you can stay undercover. So this is what the poet says, and Sheikh quotes these two lines of poetry to indicate to us that, you know, no matter how much a person may hide his real character, his true nature, it's going to become apparent at some point in his life, and his matter will be uncovered. Now, وَشَرْطُ قَبُولِ رِوَايَتِهِمْ, and the condition of acceptance of their narrations, وَعَدَمُ رِوَايَةِ مَا يُقَوِّي بِدَعَهُمْ. It is not to narrate what will strengthen their innovation, such people. Now, وَبِشَرْطِ عَدَمِ اتِّهَامِهِمْ بِالْكَذِبِ مِنْ قِبَلِ الْعُلَمَاءِ الْمُعْتَدِّ بِهِمْ فِي الْجَهْرِ وَالتَّعْدِيلِ. Now, so there's a condition here for such people who hide their innovations, right? You can transmit from them, okay? And the condition is that as long as that which you're transmitting is not an invitation to their innovation, right? And also that these people you're transmitting from, whose innovation is hidden, must not be ruled to be liars. There must not be people who lie. Yeah? And the accusation of lying, where do we look for? Do we look at anyone who says he's a liar? No. We look at the scholars who are the specialists in testimony and criticism. Jarh wa ta'dil. They are scholars who they know the asbabul jarh, and they know the asbab of at-ta'dil. They know the reasons and the causes and what makes a person to be suitable, and the person who they give testimony for is a person who is entitled to that, and they know as well now what criticism should be leveled at which type of individuals and how it should be investigated and how it should be done. So that's scholars who have this ma'rifah. who have this skill and ability. Now, so we understand from this now that people who oppose, now the scholars maybe, right? It's from Ahlul Sunnah, it's opposing the scholars of Ahlul Sunnah in a masala, in an issue, but this issue is an issue that allows opposition. And the person is the person of Ahlul Sunnah. So Ahlul Sunnah opposing Ahlul Sunnah in issues in Masaa'il. In such Masaa'il, where it is allowed for there to be difference, provided the person is a person of ijtihad, is able to do ijtihad. Now, okay, then people of innovation, and Sheikh has given us this person of innovation is not, the bottom line is to not transmit anything from him. Now, the one who is outstanding, everyone knows he's committing innovation, is a person of innovation and desires, forget him. Now, there's the one that's hiding. Now, he's not exposed to his innovation, does not call to his innovation, right? The scholars of old, you should transmit hadith from such people as long as they're not calling to their innovation and as long as they are not accused of being liars. Now, because when they are accused of being liars, even though he's not calling to his innovation, but that hampers his adala. Khalas, when the adala is hampered, finished. You are done. Now, therefore, you must look after your adala. Now, Sheikh Muhammad Bakhit Al-Hujayni, Hafizahullah Ta'ala, will be coming on at 12, inshallah Ta'ala. So, our tech team needs time for preparation, proper preparation. Now, we love that. Now, it is proper preparation. So you don't get statics and watics and all of that, right? So I want to pay my debts before the Sheikh comes. Maybe you'll say, yeah, Sheikh, what about somebody owe me a 50 rand? They promised me and all that. So I better pay up. Muhammad? Where's Nurbai? Nurbai, step up. I owe you just 50 rand?
No.
You didn't win anything?
No.
Have a book. I'm giving my book as a gift. A book I translated from Sheikh Sulaiman Al-Ruhaili.
Exactly.
It's a hadiyah for you, ya akhi, barakallahu feek. Amen. This book we translated with the permission of Sheikh Sulaiman Al-Ruhaili. I owe the brother 50 rand, and he was the one who encouraged me to translate this book. So, barakallahu feek, ya akhi, jazakallah khair. Adalu ala al-khair kafa'ilih. The one who indicates to us good is like the one that does the good. People that won, Hussein, you know them, no? 50 rand. Allah barak feek. Huh? Oh, kitab. Hey, subhanallah. Talibul ilm, he wants kitab. You don't know what about the money. Well, it's just like Anwar. Anwar, now. Anwar ibn Ahmad. Who has won? Who has won a 50 rand? Ustad, you know me?
Not a 50 rand.
How much?
I only won the retail the other time.
Oh, okay.
It was
Somebody at the back was sitting. Anyone remembers anyone? Who? I borrowed from
Rais. Now Muhammad gave the other and then Rais replaced it with
okay.
So Rais.
So I will give Rais.
Pay it back.
No.
Yeah, then
Can I give it to you?
No problem. Inshallah.
We'll give it to you. Inshallah. Anybody else? Wayne? Anybody else? Wayne? Go on. I will give you can answer a question. What's Adala? Okay. Jazakumullah khair, brothers. And also other news we are getting after Asr. The Mulhaq ad-Din, now the religious attaché from the Saudi embassy will be coming to perform Salatul Asr with us, inshallah ta'ala, and he will address us. He's a Talibul Ilm also. He's been appointed recently, Sheikh Al-Ruhaili. He'll be coming here. So we've got two guests today. Let's be the best, put our roses in our pockets and smell nice and smart, and make sure the place is clean here in the masjid and smelling nice. Good environment for guests. That's what we do. We prepare and welcome the guests. Barakallahu fikum wa jazakumullahu khair wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.